There is little doubt that witches were perceived to be vile beings who could bring misfortune down upon common folk with their gaze alone. The heroes of fairy tales and other yarns, witches entered the folklore of the Nordlings. This is true of one especially, Geralt the Riv, known as the White Wolf.
You gotta really up your game almost immediately in new areas, and I believe this is Act 2. And yeah, it's not gonna hold anything back, that's for sure. So we've got two new swords here that are completely different from what we had. The meteorite silver is a big thing that the witches use, and you'll see it come up a lot in the third game, because the region that you explore in the third game is a little bit further north, and there's more meteorite stuff there. Not for any particular reason beyond the fact that that's just what the lore says is the case. I don't know where the fuck we are. This city is confusing. Whoa. I guess that's the mine down there. This place is pretty. It's pretty. It's a pretty house. You know, we're still in the starting trousers, and I realize now, and our gloves are still a piece of shit, dude. We gotta upgrade sometime, man. We're gonna fall behind. We're just gonna rob someone's house. This is what we're gonna do. Because, I mean, that's basically what you do in this game. Basically just go into people's homes and you take their shit. Okay, let's work out how to get to this war meeting. You know, we could go and kill some stuff, but I think the war meeting is relatively important. The War Council, I suppose, if you want to call it that. And we do, because that's what it's called. How do we... Who are you?
Greetings. I'm Urso, rat catcher. Traps of all sorts, for mice and for trolls, at a special discount for witches.
I love that sound. Like, really? Great. Hobby trap. Seems useful. I love these traps. They're so good. They seriously are just, like, amazing. The winter. I can't... They're fantastic. I do have a few too many bombs, though, but I got them equipped right now, so I can't sell them. Alright, let's get out of here. How do we get up there? Let's try going around, down and around.
Pale face, eyes like ember.
Is he talking about me? He might be probably talking about me.
Don't try it. This is a town, not an amusement park.
Okay, these people are really rude. These swords are cool shape, man.
I'd run so fast I'd lose my head.
He hid behind the store.
What the fuck is he talking about? I run so far. Like, what does that have to do with anything? Castle of Three Fathers. Here we go. This might be the long way around. Maybe. Is this? Am I doing this? I'm probably going totally the wrong way. Let's look at the map here. No, we're going the right way. You have to go up this way, I guess. No? No, you do not. The game says. Hey, fellas. What you doing, fellas? Let's trade. Ooh, a Durnian light sword. A Durnian red sword. These are not good swords. Ooh. It's got some nice diagrams though. Those are not good swords. Some nice rooms, you got a harpy trap. Some other stuff. Yeah, nothing I won't. Nothing I'm interested in. I don't know how the fuck to get there. Let's have another look. Alright, so it's up to the right a little bit. So it's like down this... Oh, there's a tunnel. Okay, that's what that dotted line is. Wait, that's totally the wrong way, isn't it? No, it's fine. It's marker. Wait. This is not the right marker, is it? This is something else. What is this? That's a craftsman. Where am I? Oh, I'm going totally the wrong way. I need to go, like, totally the other way. Yeah. I don't know why I thought that was... Yeah, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about how dumb I am. Alright, let's go back this way. Oh. Whoa! I just, like, pick up a... okay, we gotta put... What did I just do? I just picked up, like, a rack of shitty weapons. Okay, let's go sell these. Whoopsie daisy. Alright, I'm just gonna go sell these. I'll be back in a second. Okay, made it. Found it. Somehow.
You missed quite a scrap, gentlemen, and an opportunity to slay a monarch. There was a struggle and the prince was wounded.
You've all seen the magical phenomenon covering the battlefield. For any who still have doubts, this is no mundane mist, nor a petty fairground illusion. Most likely, we're up against a blood curse, an old and powerful spell. We do not know who cast it or why. For now, I have one piece of good news and several pieces of bad news.
Okay.
The good news is that Henselt and his army have been halted for the time being.
That's good.
And the bad news?
The mist will grow. It may even engulf Vergen. Furthermore, wraiths may emerge from it.
That's
Can they be made penitent? With an axe to the head?
In theory, yes, but I would suggest putting your faith in a silver weapon. Furthermore, the ghosts will weaken as they move away from the mist.
Is there any way to drive it off? Exorcise it?
A question for myself and Geralt of Rivia.
The Kingslayer?
Contrary to what old women at the wells say, he did not, in fact, slay any kings.
Course he didn't. Wouldn't hurt a fly, that one. Look at his eyes. You'll see he's the sensitive kind.
Oi.
Whatever you may see in his eyes, few know more about lifting curses.
It's true.
Gentlemen, I do not require you to understand this phenomenon, but there are a few rules I insist you must follow.
Here we go.
Shut up, Zoltan.
No one is to approach the mist. It is mortally dangerous. In addition, we need to learn the story of the battle. For this, I especially count on the aid of Mr. Cecil Burden.
At your service, my lady.
Thank you. To lift the curse, we require some objects symbolic of the war. Ones belonging to those who perished here 3 years past.
Pugh. More scrap iron from that massacre lying about than lice in Cecil's beard. I thought curses were best handled with...
Please leave the thinking to me, Mr. Zigrin, and I'd gladly hear less from you from now on. The objects must be magically active and strictly linked to the ghosts of the fallen. That is all.
Let me be clear. You're all to aid Philippa and the Witcher. What are you grumbling about now, Yarpen?
It's something in my gullet.
Take a swig of wine. Now, to worldly matters. How many are we?
Saskia, you know well,
How many?
we dwarves are near 200. But don't judge us by our number.
1,000 peasants will come. Though you'll get no precise count.
My lords?
53 knights and another 200 armed men. Not enough.
Henselt leads 5,000, 5 to 1 against us. What think you of that?
We are few, they are many. But we have our walls, low though they be. If we had archers, who knows?
Oh, for a regiment of heavy arbalists from Lyria.
We have something better. Yorvith's elves. Scoia'tael.
That's true. I forgot about that. Oh, he's just waltzing in. He's been announced. He's here. To drop the frame rate. Just like he drops the bass.
Gentlemen, I give you Yorvith.
What do you seek here, murderer?
100 of the North's best archers await your orders, Dragon Slayer.
You wished for archers, here they are. I take no pleasure in fraternizing with elves. But even a shit-coated stick can be a weapon. He burned down the villages of many in my horde.
The free peasantry is one thing, but a criminal with a price on his head in all the northern realms? This is too much.
Saskia, say the word and we'll depart.
Hear me out. Yorvith came to fight for me. I trust him, and I know that he'll stay the course. Just like each of you.
How could you know that? He's an elf! Treason runs in his
Okay,
veins.
that's fucking racist.
He's been fighting humans for a century.
But for the first time in scores of years, his fight makes sense. The Scoia'tael know no peace. They've died for Nilfgaard, for the Valley of the Flowers, in vain. They've been betrayed and cheated. Now they have a new goal. The Pontar Valley could be the first state where no man would have to fear elven arrows when venturing beyond city walls. And elves and dwarves wouldn't live in ghettos or on reservations. First, however, we have a battle to win. You know who we're up against. It's a splendid army, brave and well led. They cannot be scared off or routed. They have to be killed. I want Yorveth to sit at the same table as
He's
we do.
awesome.
I want him to kill Cadweni for us. And I assure you that he'll do so with a smile, if only you let him.
If I'm to see a smile on that skinny face, I'm in. Yorveth stays.
Bloody hell. Father's turning in his grave, but a must's a must. I say aye. Nay.
You killed my men, Elf. Remember them?
If I hadn't killed them, they'd have killed me.
All right. For the sake of better times, and for Kedwin's doom, aye!
Down with the sons of bitches! Cheers!
I really like her. Saskia, the Dragon Slayer. I'm assuming that's her. Poison. Poison! She's been done in.
Poison! She's dying. Take her somewhere safe and guard her with your lives. I'll gather what I need and join you soon.
I'll place my best warriors on watch.
Quickly, lads! A litter!
That's bad.
She ceased casting spells.
Saskia, is she alive?
In a manner of speaking, I've slowed her life functions as far as possible. Her condition is stable.
Can you heal her?
What can we do?
Treatment will require herbs, magic, and blood.
Not ordinary blood, I presume.
Correct. We require royal blood.
We could use Letho right now.
The nearest king is on the other side of the Mist of Wraiths.
You misunderstood me. It need not be the blood of a ruling monarch. It is the genotype contained in royal blood that is required. Kings issue from ancient dynasties. Over the ages, to survive, rulers needed exceptional resistance and strength. As royal dynasties rarely admit common blood, the strength of their genes remains great.
That makes
I
sense.
shall employ self-healing genetic therapy that will teach Saskia's body how to rid itself of the poison.
You'll have her drink human blood.
No, I shall inject it directly into her heart.
What herbs?
What kind of herbs are we talking about?
I'll need a subterranean variety of purple foxglove, known to the dwarves as the immortelle, and an elven rose of remembrance.
Fuck. Why do I look for immortals?
Where will we find immortals?
They grow deep beneath the earth, which should not be a problem as Vergen lies on top of a mine.
True.
How will they help Saskia?
Mage pain wreaks havoc in internal tissues. The immortelle will help restore them.
Triss had a rose of remembrance. She claimed the flowers are exceptional.
Long ago, the Enshe, who succeeded in cultivating the roses, enjoyed great respect,
Times have changed.
as have elves.
There are no elven gardens nearby. We must return to Flotsam.
Triss has a rose of remembrance from Flotsam. It's her we need to find.
What else do you need?
What else do you need to heal Saskia?
Thaumadour is a self-perpetuating substance. Any incursion into a cluster of poisoned cells causes an immediate chain reaction. Each tainted cell that is removed is replaced by 10 new tainted cells. To interrupt this reaction, I'll need an ungodly amount of the power. A water or air genie, or one of the 20 legendary rings of power would be best.
One to bring them all and in the darkness bind them.
Right. and then I'll have to run barefooted to the top of a volcano.
That was a
All
Lord of
right,
the Rings
all right.
joke that
Let's forget the
he
rings.
just made.
I need a vast quantity of the power, no matter the source. Find something.
An immortelle, a rose of remembrance, royal blood and magic sounds like a fairy tale.
A poor one at that. No prince's kiss to top things off.
I wish it were a fairy tale, especially a poor one, as a happy ending would then be inevitable. May I count on your help, Geralt?
Sure.
You may. What about the Battle of Wraiths?
I must first see if the spells keeping Saskia alive are in order. Then we'll consider how best to send the spectres to their rest. Actually, you could tend to that yourself. Ask the locals about the battle. Maybe you'll learn something.
Yeah, it's true.
In that case, I shall search for the poisoner.
That's good. I'm not sure how to feel about Yulbeth yet. I kind of dislike him, but I also don't mind
Only
him.
Philippa Eilhart may enter.
Alright, don't be sensitive. Okay, let's do a quick save. I'm just gonna get my business in order really quick.
There is little doubt that witches were perceived to be vile beings who could bring misfortune down upon common folk with their gaze alone. The heroes of fairy tales and other yarns, witches entered the folklore of the Nordlings. This is true of one especially, Geralt the Riv, known as the White Wolf.